Hi, I'm Tanya Steele from Epicurious.com, and you're watching Around the World in 80 Dishes. Today I'm here with my friend Chef Bruce Mattel from the Culinary Institute of America, and we are making Mid-Atlantic crab cakes. Yum, 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 yum. I'm so excited to learn how to make them because I've always had them in restaurants, but it's not something I've really made at home.
Right, I think that's the case with, for a lot of people. They're made traditionally from the blue crab that's found in the Chesapeake region. And if you wanted to do these from complete scratch, you'd have to cook blue crabs and pick out all the meat, and it's really, really, really labor intensive.
Yeah.
So what most people do is they purchase pre-cooked, picked crab meat. And what we're going to do is we're going to make a base for these crab cakes first. So we're going to take some of these products, egg and parsley and lemon juice and sour cream, and whisk it together. Then we'll fold in the crab meat and some breadcrumbs to give it a little more binding. And then we'll be able to shape them and cook them off.
All right, great.
So take the beaten eggs there and dump those in.
Those are whole eggs?
Those are whole eggs.
Okay.
We have some melted butter. Some sour cream, parsley, fresh chopped parsley.
Nice.
And I like to leave it just a little, I don't like to cut it too fine. If the herbs are chopped really, really fine, basically just swallow them, and unless they have a chance to really infuse into the dish. We have some salt that went in, a little bit of cayenne pepper.
Okay. To give it a little bit of
paprika.
spice. Yep.
Some Worcestershire sauce, and a little bit of lemon juice for balance, a little bit of acidity.
Oh, okay.
Now what you want to do is whisk that all together and make it nice and smooth. Well, you worked out all the lumps, right? And that's all what we're looking to do.
And I worked out my arm. So it's a two-for situation
good job.
right here, yeah. Okay.
Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're going to lose the whisk.
Okay.
We're going to switch over to a rubber spatula. And the reason for that is, as we add our crab meat, we don't really want to break that crab meat up too much.
All right.
So we're going to also add the breadcrumbs right now so that we don't have to do this in too many stages and overwork the mixture. So what's going to happen now is the breadcrumbs, as you work that, mix that in, the breadcrumbs will start absorbing some of the excess liquid in there.
Okay.
Now we have a half sheet pan here, and I have a couple of ways to shape these that I'm going to show you.
Okay.
What we want to do first is take a little bit of cornmeal.
Just regular cornmeal?
Regular coarse ground cornmeal. And we're going to sprinkle this on this platter. All right? And then we're going to shape these up. Now, you could do this in a variety of ways. You could just simply take about, I'd say, a half cup's worth with your hands and kind of just shape it like that. And then anybody could do that, right? And quite frankly, when they're shaped like this, a little more rustic, I actually think they look really nice.
They do.
I don't need them to be so perfect.
That's
but sometimes in a restaurant, we want it to be a little more uniform in shape.
Right. So in a restaurant or at the CIA, this is what you guys use.
We could use something like that.
Okay.
So what we could do here is we could just place the ring mold on the pan, and we could take about that same amount, and we could press it right in. Or what somebody could do is also take a little cup in order to get a little more of an accurate measure and consistency. And then I'll shake it out.
Oh, that's so smart, okay.
And I'll form it a little bit more. And then I'll place that on the pan.
Oh, okay. Now, do these need to set? Do they need to go into a refrigerator and set?
They do. What we're going to do, we're going to put a little more cornmeal on top now.
Okay.
And we're going to put them in the refrigerator for approximately an hour to chill. And during that hour, the breadcrumbs will continue to absorb some of the liquid, and they'll set up a little bit firmer, and they'll be much easier to handle.